Alrighty. Let's see if we are officially live and confirmed by YouTube. We are. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We are jumping into some Road to the Show. Still in the 2036 season. We are in the month of August now. Let's see what we can do in the live stream here. If we knock out more than a few of these games, we should be able to make it into some postseason action before MLB The Show 26 starts up on the 13th for me. So here we go. We're at home. We got the Cubs coming to town. Cubs are not doing good. We are still doing good. We are 44 games above 500. Let's get to it. All right, top of the first, no score, 2 outs, nobody on. Jason Vigil at the plate for the Cubs. He's hitting .279 on the season, and he's got a 2-2 count against Bo Page. Wind up and the pitch from Page. It's a shot into left center field. Can we run it down? No, it's over my head, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. We'll pick it up on the warning track. Throw in will be decent. He's going for third, but my throw was garbage. So he gets a triple easily with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Man, that was a really terrible throw from me. All right, that's the way we're starting things here. We move on. Bottom half of the inning. Cubs up 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Tom Black on the bump for Chicago. He's only thrown 3 pitches to get the first 2 outs. That's mighty efficient. We're going to have a double or nothing dynamic challenge here. Black hits 96 on his four-seamer, 97 on the cutter. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And it's outside with the changeup. 1-0 the count. I still have an 1161 OPS on the season. Intriguing. Second pitch of this at-bat. Swinging to miss at a changeup. Way below the knees on the outer third. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat. And we send one out to deep center field. Center fielder's running back towards the track. He reaches up and makes the play right at the top of the wall out there in center field. And a long and loud F8 for me, and the side is retired. Moving on, I'm back at the plate here in the bottom of the third. It's a 4-1 Cardinal lead. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Tom Black still on the bump. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. And we swing underneath the four-seamer above the zone on the inner third. And like the umpire said, 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. There's one laced right to the second baseman. He picks it up, throws the first. It's a 4-3 putout. And that's the second out in the bottom of the third. I'm doing nothing against the Cubs here. Top of the fifth, we're tied up at 4 runs apiece. Brian Rincon at the plate for the Cubbies. He's 0 for 2 on the day, hitting .247 on the season. He's got an 0-1 count. The runner on first and nobody out. Wind up and the pitch from Page. It's a shot into shallow center. We're going to throw to third. Oh, runner's going for it. Throws on the money this time. He is out by a mile, and that's the first out in the top of the fifth. Bottom half of the inning still tied at 4. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Tom Black still on the bump. I got a runner on first and nobody out this time around. First pitch of the at-bat from Black. Right down Broadway, and we send it out to right center field. Right fielder's running back towards the bullpen wall. He's not going to get that one. It lands in the bullpen. It's a 2-run dinger to give the Cardinals a 6-4 lead. That's about time we got a hold of one. 45th homer on the season. 401-footer is more than enough to clear the wall out there in right center. Do we get a green line? We might. This is show motion. We usually do. And we will. I like it. That makes me a happy camper right there. All right. Moving on. Top of the sixth. 6-4 ball game still. Gabriel Martinez at the plate for the Cubs. He's 0 for 2 on the day, hitting .221 on the season. 1-2 the count. The base is empty and 1 away. Bo Page still on the mound for St. Louis. Here's the pitch from him. And it's a shot into shallow center. Catch is made for 2 away here in the top of the sixth. Bottom of the seventh, I'm back at the plate again with another dynamic challenge. Still a 6-4 ball game. And nobody out, nobody on. Let's see what I have to do against Howard Hennessy. We'll go for getting on base. I'm not going to get too greedy here. Hennessy hits 98 on the four-seamer, 94 on his sinker. That's all he's got that's quick, though. First pitch of the at-bat. We foul a four-seamer well above the zone, out of play behind home plate. And it's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Hennessy. We take a curveball outside. 1-1 the count. Come on, big fella. One good pitch is all I need here. If you could give that to me, that would be great. That's not it. Four-seamer inside. It's a 2-1 count. He was high. He was outside. He was inside. Will he go low on the fourth pitch of the at-bat? No, he goes right down Broadway, and we send that four-seamer out to deep right field. That's going to one-hop the wall out in the corner. We'll take the double. That's fine by me. Stand-up double here in the bottom of the seventh to get things running. The old Cracker Jack paying off for me with double number 36 on the year. We will send to the end of the game. And the Cardinals are going to take the winning game number 1, 7-4, the final score. Bo Page now 13-4. Blanco picks up save number 34. A lot of fours in today's game. Speaking of, 2 for 4 on the day for me. A home run and a double. I can't say I didn't get a lot of total bases in this one. I have a 383 career average against the Cubs. Oh my goodness. That's insane. Let's move on to game number 2, though, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. All right, I've got 118 RBIs on the season so far. And top of the first, James Brown is leading off for the Cubs. He's hitting .260 on the season. He's in the leadoff spot today. He's got a full count against Clyde Slade. Payoff pitch on the way here. Deep drive to center. We're not going to get to that one. That is going to be over my head. We'll play it on the rebound. And there we go. Throw in is decent. Always going for 3. My guy. Relay gets him at third. He has the double, but he's out going for the extra 90 feet. Bottom half of the inning, still no score. Runner on first, 1 away. Steven Caballero on the mound for the Cubs. He's a lefty with a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer and 92 on his two-seamer. First pitch, runners in motion, pitch was outside. Throw to second, not going to be in time. He is safe. So now I have a runner on second and 1 away. Yeah, that's the 19th stolen base of the year for Greg Perry. Nicely done, sir. 1-0 pitch on the way now from Caballero. And we rip one foul down the third base side. Sinker right down Broadway. Had me out in front. If that was a four-seamer, it might be a different story. Third pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away another sinker just below the knees. Good swing timing this time, but garbage contact. It's a 1-2 count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. It's a little high with that four-seamer. 2-2 the count now. Come on, big guy. Yeah, that's not it. Sinker inside. Runs the count full. We're going to look at another payoff pitch here from Caballero. Let's see what we get with pitch number 6 of the at-bat. It's a ground ball to short. It's going to be picked up, thrown across, and it's a 6-3 put out for the second out here in the bottom of the first. Only good thing is there, I made him burn 6 pitches to get me out, so I guess that's a perk. Top of the second, still no score. Runner on first, nobody out. Dylan Ramirez at the plate. He's hitting .243 on the season. He's got a 2-2 count. Here's the windup and the pitch from Clyde Slade. Come on, bud. There you go. A shot into left center. That'll get down for a hit. We're going to throw to third, even though the runner was staying at second. And, yeah, 2 on with nobody out here in the top of the second now. Dynamic challenge time. Bottom of the third. Cubs opened up a can. They are up 6-0 now. Steve Caballero still on the mound for Chicago. And I'm going to go for the RBI here with runners on first and second, only 1 out. First pitch of the at-bat from Caballero. It's a four-seamer on the outside corner, got a piece of it and fouled it away. It's an 0-1 count. Got 29 career home runs against the Cubs. Can we make it 30? That would be nice. Second pitch of the at-bat. And there's one laced to deep right. Right fielder's running back. That's going to be over his head. And into the crowd. I called it, dude. 3-run dinger. And it's now a 6-3 ball game here. That's one way to break out in the game. Home run number 46 on the season. A 380-footer. Going Oppo Taco twice in this series now. That's fine by me, though. No green line on that replay. We're not going to have a green line here either, because that's just not the camera angle for it. Will we get a third camera angle with the green line? Oh, we do. I like it. Yeah, that runs about third row in the bleachers in right field. Dynamic challenge time again in the bottom of the fifth. It's a 7-3 lead for the Cubs now. I'm standing in, hitting 383 with a runner on second and nobody out. I'm going to go for the RBI again. Why the heck not? Caballero's still towing the rubber for Chicago. First pitch of the at-bat this time around. And we foul away a slider below the knees down the center of the plate, though. 0-1 the count. I'm hitting 392 with runners in scoring position this season. Second pitch of the at-bat. Easy take, slider way outside. 1-1 the count. Come on, bud. Third pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a sinker just above the knees on the outer third. I was out in front of that by a bit. 1-2 the count. Next pitch. We dribble one to the third baseman. Oh, it's past him and into left field. Runner from second is getting the windmill. He's going to go to the plate. Throw is not going to go to the plate. It's an easy RBI single for me, and now it's a 7-4 ball game. All right, we'll take that. Somebody's got to drive in the runs. Might as well be me. Bottom of the sixth. 7-6 is the score. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day. Jaime Mota on the mound for the Cubs. I'm assuming it's Jaime and not Jamie. I've been wrong before. He does hit 97 on the four-seamer, though. 91 on his sinker. 90 on the slider as well. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we pop one up. Shortstop's going to go back into the very shallow center behind second base. Catch is made. 2 away in the bottom of the sixth. One pitch is all it takes for that out. Top of the seventh, still a 7-6 lead for the Cubs. Emil Crespo is at the plate for the Cubs. He's 1 for 3 on the day, 2 for 6 on the series. Scott Hansen is on the mound for the Cardinals. He's throwing an 0-2 pitch. The base is empty and nobody out. It's a shot into right center field. Can we run it down? Yes, sir, we can. 1 away here in the top of the seventh. Bottom of the eighth, it's now a 9-6 lead. How is it? I keep coming to the plate and it's a 3-run differential between the teams. 2 outs, nobody on. Henry Taguchi on the mound for the Cubs now. He hits 95 on his four-seamer, 92 on his two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat. And we send another one deep into center field, but not deep enough. Center fielder makes the play short of the warning track out there. And that's all she wrote for the 8th inning. Heading into the top of the 9th, it's a 9-6 lead for the Cubs. And it looks like it's going to stay that way, as the Cubs will take the win here in game number 2. 9-7 the final score. Clyde Slade hit with his 8th loss on the season. That's a bummer. Okie dokie. I went 2 for 5 on the day, though. I'm not going to complain about that stat line or the 4 for 9 on the series. So far, 6 RBIs on the series as well. Let's move on to game number 3 and see who can win the rubber match of this 3-game series and come out of it with the series win. 46 homers, leads the National League. And we got some day game action with some bright sunshine here at Busch Stadium. Ricky Tiedemann on the mound for the Cardinals today. Jason Vigil is at the plate in the number 3 spot in the lineup today. He's hitting 278 on the season, and he's got a 2-2 count on this at-bat. Wind up and the pitch from Tiedemann. It's a shot into shallow center. We make the play again, and the side is retired. 1-2-3, top of the first. We're moving on. We're in the bottom of the first. I'm standing in with a runner on first and 1 away. 383 the batting average for me. Mick Abel on the mound today for the Cubs. He still hits 97 on his four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Oh, curveball low and away. Oh, my goodness, I swung so far out in front of that it wasn't even funny. Second pitch of the at-bat from Abel. It's a heater inside. We'll take that for a 1-1 count. Would have been 2-0 if I wouldn't have swung so feebly at that first pitch curveball. Next pitch from Abel. Runners in motion, and we foul away a four-seamer in the zone. 1-2 the count for me now. Come on, big guy. You hang it, I'll bang it. That's the way this works. Come on. We pop one up. Oh, Mick Abel's going to make the play on the mound. How about that? A P1 for me. That's not a very common thing to see, but it does happen, obviously. Yes, we already know the series results so far. Bottom of the fourth, Cubs up 2-0. I'm standing in for against Mick Abel for the second time today. First pitch this time around. And we swing underneath the four-seamer above the zone. Good swing timing, can't make contact though. 0-1 the count. Second pitch from Abel. We rip onto the right side and into right field. Finds a hole. I got a single to lead off the bottom of the fourth. I'm okay with that. Get ourselves a little baby hit streak going on here now. All right, bottom of the sixth. We're tied at 2 runs apiece. Nobody out, nobody on. Mick Abel still on the bump. First pitch from him this time around. It's a four-seamer up and in. And I still swung at it. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Abel. We dribble a slider way foul on the left field side. 0-2 the count. The 2-strike pitch. Are we going curveball, low and away? Curveball, but not low and away. It was over the plate, but still low. Still swung at it, though. 0-2 the count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat now from Abel. Up and away with a slider. That's an easy take. 1-2 the count. Next pitch.
That's a ball.
Almost rung me up on a four-seamer right near the knees on the outer third. 2-2 the count, though, as I got a lucky call there, I'd say. Sixth pitch of the at-bat. Reaching for one low and away. Gets away from the catcher. 2-3 put out is completed, so the strikeout still counts. And that's the first out in the bottom of the sixth. Top of the eighth, we're still tied at 2. Brian Rincon at the plate. Abner Uribe on the mound, and I don't like seeing that. He's given up a lot of runs and racked up a lot of losses when he's on the mound. 2-2 the count for Rincon. Nobody out, or I should say nobody on and one away. Here's the pitch from Uribe. That's a shot into right center. We'll be able to run that one down, though. 2 outs now on the top of the eighth. Bottom half of the inning, I'm standing in. And it's still a 2-2 ball game. 2 outs, nobody on. Howard Hennessy now on the mound again for the Cubs. That's going to be a double or nothing dynamic challenge against him. He still hits 98 on the four-seamer, though. 94 on the sinker. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. Just inside with the four-seamer. 1-0 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me something good here. Second pitch of the at-bat. It's low with a four-seamer. 2-0 the count. He's going to give me first base for free and help me be a home run away from a Ginger special again. The 2-0 pitch. Just outside with the four-seamer at the top of the zone. 3-0 the count. He went inside. He went low. He went outside. Is he going high on the 3-0 pitch? No, sir. When we send it down the right field line and into the corner, that'll be an easy two-bagger. Yeah, I didn't think they'd tell me to go 3. We'll take a 2-out double here in the bottom of the eighth. That makes me a happy camper. Multi-hit ball game here. Unfortunately, they couldn't get me in. Top of the ninth, Abner Uribe still on the mound for the Cardinals. 1 out, nobody on. Gabriel Martinez standing in for the Cubs. He's 1 for 3 on the day, hitting .226 on the season. 1-2 the count for him. Here's the pitch from Uribe. It's a shot into left center field. We'll make the play, though. We are 1 out away from going to the bottom of the ninth here. Ooh, bottom of the 10th. Bases loaded. 2 away. Time to clutch it up. We're still tied at 2. Donnie Moran now on the mound for the Cubs. And I want to drive in the game-winning run. Duh. Moran hits 98 on the four-seamer, 94 on his two-seamer, 90 on the slider, 86 on the circle change. First pitch. And we send one down the right field line. Get out of play. Get out of play. Yep, it's officially a foul ball. 0-1 the count. I'm still hitting .397 on the season with runners in scoring position. 0-1 pitch from Moran. And I swing at one in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher. Nobody advances, of course. 0-2 the count for me. Ooh, boy. 2-strike pitch here. Bases loaded. 2 away in extra innings. We swing and miss at a four-seamer above the zone on the inside corner. 3-pitch strikeout for me as I was trying to be the hero and failing miserably on those pitches. So, yeah, we're continuing on in this one. And survey says Cubs take the win in game number 3. 3-2 the final score. Omar Blanco actually hung up for the loss in this one. That's a rarity. So we dropped 2 out of 3 to the last place in the division, Cubs. That's not what I saw coming. 2 for 5 day at the plate for me, though. Puts me at 6 for 14 on the series with a pair of dingers and still 6 RBIs. Not too bad of a line score there. Just wish we could have won some more games. we'll head back to the clubhouse here and jump into another series. And while the PlayStation's doing the saving and loading thing, I'm going to take a swig of my Mountain Dew here. All right, let's see what we got. We do have some training tokens. Base running, yeah, just enough to add one more point to my stealing ability, which I've moved up to 98 with all my training tokens so far. Take that to 99 with the next one, and then we'll have to work on bunting, because that's the only thing I've got left. So, all right, we'll head to Pittsburgh here after a training day, of course. Bunting drill, I don't care. We'll do the quick release drill, get the 4 training tokens there. And here we go, 3-game series in Pittsburgh. Pirates are 4 games under 500 on the year. Cardinals still ripping 43 games above 500. That's insane. So here we go, boss battle challenge now. Who's this guy? That's Blaine Stedman. Okay, yep, I know that name. Top of the first, no score, 1 out, runner on first. And I'm going to go with hitting a single against Stedman. That would be nice. He only hits 93 on the 4-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Outside by a bit with the slider, 1-0 the count. Pirates are second place in the division, but yet they hold the 3rd wild card seed despite being under 500 on the year. That is weird. And a swing and a miss at a 4-seamer in the top of the zone on the outer 3rd. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat now from Stedman. Runners in motion, but unfortunately a slider just above the knees is fouled away. It's a 1-2 count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. And we have a no-doubt dinger to deep right. Another Oppo Taco lands in the cheap seats. And it's now a 2-0 Cardinal lead with only 1 out here in the top of the first. That makes me okay and fairly happy because Stedman's had my number pretty good. The fact that I can drive 1 deep on him definitely makes me feel pretty good. Do we get a green line? Well, not with the cam. We never do on the cam, but we'll still take a look at it. See you later, baseball. All right, bottom half of the inning, Pete Beam leading off for the Pirates. He's hitting only .215, but he's in the leadoff spot today. Yeah, he's got an 0-1 count. Bases empty, nobody out. Wind up and the pitch from Orlando Chavez, and it's a shot into shallow center. Catch is made at the knees, and that's the first out for the Pirates. Top of the 3rd, standing in 1-for-1 with that 2-run dinger. It's still a 2-0 ball game. 1 out, nobody on. Blaine Stedman still on the mound. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we dribble one to the left side. Shortstop comes up with it, fires the first, gets me by a step. And that's the second out on the top of the 3rd. That was a good play by the shortstop there. We don't need the replay, though. Dynamic challenge time. It's top of the 4th. Cardinals up 4-1. Runner on second, 2 away. Blaine Stedman somehow still towing the rubber, but he's already up to 70 for a pitch count, and we're still in the 4th inning. I'm going to go for the RBI because why the heck not? First pitch of the at-bat from Stedman this time around. Come on, big guy. And we foul away a 4-seamer at the knees on the outer 3rd. Swung way out in front of that, and it's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Stedman. There's a dribbler up the middle. Second baseman gets it. Jump throw to first. And that retires the side. Wow, a little 4-3 putout. And that ends the top of the 4th. Still a 4-1 lead for the Cardinals, though. All right, bottom half of the inning. Nobody out, nobody on. Alec Thomas at the plate for the Pirates. He's 0-for-1. And has a 193 batting average. Oof, my guy. That hurts. 0-1 the count for him against Orlando Chavez. Here's the windup and the pitch. It's a shot into left center field. Can we run it down? No, it's over my head. Bounces off the bullpen wall. We'll throw in from the edge of the warning track. He's going for 3. You ain't going to make it, dude. Not a chance. You are out. You still get the double. But you're out going for the extra 90 feet. Top of the 6th. Cardinals up 6-1. I'm standing in 1-for-3 on the day. Doug Hunter now on the mound for the Pirates. He hits 98 on the 4-seamer, 93 on the sinker, 91 on the slider, 95 on the 2-seamer. First pitch from him. Whew. Skies the slider up and away. It's a 1-0 count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Hunter. Come on, big fella. And we pop a four-seamer into right field. Right fielder's got some time to get to that one. And he'll make the play at the edge of the warning track. It'll be a sac fly for me, though, as the runner from third will score. That's now a 7-1 ball game. I'll take the ribby. Top of the ninth. Back at the plate again with a dynamic challenge. 1 for 3 on the day. Still got the sac fly and a 2-run dinger. It's a 7-2 lead for the Cardinals. There's nobody out, nobody on. I'm just going to go with getting on base. Andrew Painter is on the mound for the Pirates. He's had my number pretty well in my career. He does hit 97 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. We put one into left center field. That should be a two-bagger off the bat. Oh, yeah. Throw goes directly to second. We're in there safely, though. I'll take it. Leadoff double in the top of the ninth. Works for me. I like them extra bases. All right. We'll send to the end of the game. Cardinals are going to take the win here in Pittsburgh. 8-2, the final score. Dirk Watts gets the win out of the bullpen. Interesting. Stedman hit with the loss for the Pirates. All right. 2 for 4 day at the plate. Another homer and a double. 3 more RBIs. That's all right. Oh, let's move on to game number 2. You know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. All right, top of the first. 2 outs, nobody on. Oliver Bautista on the mound for the Pirates today. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, 92 on the sinker, 90 on the slider. First pitch of the at-bat. Just inside with that slider. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Even further inside with a four-seamer. 2-0 the count. Come on, big fella. You can do this. Third pitch of the at-bat. Not in the zone. Inside again with the slider. It's a 3-0 count. Am I going to get a 4-pitch walk with all 4 pitches being inside? Let's see. 3-0 pitch from Bautista. Oh, it would have been. Four-seamer was off the inside corner, but I swung at it. 3-1 the count after a big whiff there. Fifth pitch of the at-bat. Outside, no pitches in the zone. I take first base for free. That works for me. Bottom of the third, still no score. Nobody out and nobody on for Moises Ballesteros. He's hitting .235 on the season. And he's got a 1-2 count against Ron Kimball. Wind up and the pitch here from Kimball. A deep drive to center. We're going to be robbing a dinger out of the Cardinal bullpen? Maybe. Oh, yeah. We pull it down for out number 1 in the home half of the third. Long and loud F8 for Ballesteros. And top of the fourth, still no score. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in with a .384 batting average. First pitch this time around from Oliver Bautista. And we send one into shallow right center. Right fielder's got a read on that. He'll make the catch, and it's an F9 on the old line score. Ambush tactics not paying off. Bottom half of the inning, Nolan Jones at the plate for the Pirates. He's hitting .296 on the season, but he's 0 for 1 on the day today. Oh, let's see what he can do with the 1-1 pitch from Ron Kimball. It's a shot into left center field. That'll get down for a hit. We'll get a glove on it in the alley. Throw will go to second. Runner stays at first. And it's a leadoff single for Jones. All right, top of the sixth. Cardinals are up 1-0 now. Runner on first, 1 away. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Third plate appearance against Oliver Bautista. First pitch from him this time around. That's not in the zone, sir. Slider up and away. 1-0 the count after watching that one go by. Come on, big fella. You haven't thrown me a pitch in the zone technically yet. Second pitch, the at-bat. That's in the zone, and we foul away a sinker in the top half. And it's a 1-1 count. Only took like 8 pitches to see one in the zone from him. Third pitch of the at-bat. And there's a dribble to third. That's going to be 2. Yeah, they go around the horn. 5, 4, and 3. There's a double play that retires the side and sends us to the bottom of the sixth with a 1-0 lead here in Pittsburgh. All right, bottom of the sixth, 1-0 ball game. Blair McLean at the plate for the Pirates now. He's 0 for 2 on the day. 2 for 6 on the series. Full count for him with the bases empty and 2 away. Ron Kimball still towing the rubber for the Redbirds. Here's the windup and the pitch from him. The shot into right center field. We got some hang time on this one. Good things. It's a long run. We'll make the play in the alley, and that will end the sixth inning. Heading to the top of the seventh, Cardinals are still out in front by a score of 1-0. All right, top of the eighth. 4-0 is the score now. I'm 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. Elliott Scott now on the mound for the Pirates. He hits 96 on the four-seamer and 91 on the sinker. First pitch, and we foul away a four-seamer well below the knees on the inside corner. 0-1 the count. Come on, big guy, in the zone with one if you could. Well, that's not it either. Another one that gets in the dirt. No advancement from the runner at first with the potentially wild pitch. But I have an 0-2 count because I've swung at a pair of pitches well below the knees. The 2-strike pitch from Scott. And there we pull one foul down the third base side. Slider right at the knees, but still technically low. 0-2 still the count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat from Scott.
Nope.
Just off the outside corner at the top of the zone. It's a 1-2 count, and he's like, "Are you kidding me?" No, dude, that's legit. That was not in the zone at all. 1-2 pitch on the way. And a little low with the slider. He's not going to find the zone against me here, apparently. It's amazing what happens when I lay off pitches that aren't in the zone. I got a 2-2 count here. And we went reaching for the slider outside. No pitches in the zone, and I still strike out because I'm swinging at freaking everything. Oh, what can you do but smile away? We'll sim to the end of the game, and Cardinals are going to take the win. 4-0 is the final score there. Ron Kimball gets the win. He's now 18-3 on the year. 0 for 3 day at the plate. Not great. 2 for 7 on the series. Also not great. MLB The Show 26. For those that pre-ordered, like I did, you will be able to play it with the deluxe edition on March 13th. So we're within a week of having MLB The Show 26. Those who did not get the digital deluxe edition will have to wait until the 17th to play it, which is Tuesday. So, yeah. We'll move to the third and final game of this series with the Pirates and see if we can complete a sweep on the road. Pirates are not exactly great. Live stream on launch day, probably not, because I know I've got to work the entire day. And then I have to come home and then try to get an episode going because I have no idea how much work I'm going to have to do to get it so I don't get copyright strikes for music and things like that in the video. So, yeah, probably not a live stream on the first day. The Saturday, though, the 14th, yeah, we'll be doing a live stream then. That's 1 week from today. All right, I didn't even see this. Yeah, it's a boss battle challenge against Charles Bell. I'm going to go with getting on base against him. Cardinals already up 2-0 here in the top of the first. Nobody out, nobody on. Bell hits 96 on his two-seamer, 93 on the sinker, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. He skies a two-seamer. We'll take that for a 1-0 count. Come on, big guy. Gonna find anything in the zone in this at-bat? Well, that's not it. Sinker low and away. 2-0 the count. One of these days I'll learn if I leave the bat on my shoulders, I'll probably get a walk more often than a strikeout. And another pitch outside. Two-seamer this time. It's a 3-0 count with Jack Caglianone standing in the on-deck circle. 3-0 pitch from Bell. Puts one in the zone, and we foul away a two-seamer. It's in the top half down the middle. 3-1 the count. Fifth pitch of the at-bat. Low and inside with the curveball. Another 5-pitch walk for me in this live stream. I'll be darned. I can take a pitch every now and then. Bottom of the first. Still a 2-0 ball game. 2 outs, nobody on for Blair McLean. He's hitting .305 in the number 3 spot in the lineup today. He's got a 1-2 count against Bo Page. Wind up and the pitch here from Page. So shot into left center field. That's going to get down for a hit. We're not going to be able to get to that one. We'll throw to second. McLean stops at first. And that's why he's got such a high batting average. He can bloop them in there with the best of them. All right, moving on. It's a dynamic challenge. As it's top of the second, 3-0 ball game. Runner on second, 2 away. Charles Bell still on the mound. Yeah, we'll go for the RBIs again because I do like getting those. All right, first pitch this time around from Charles Bell. There's one back up the middle into center field. It's a slow roller out to the center fielder. They send the man around third. It'll be an easy RBI single for me and a 4-0 lead for the Cardinals here in the top of the second.
Now batting, the first baseman.
All right, bottom of the third, 5-0 is the score. Bo Page still on the mound for the Cardinals. Blair McLean back at the plate again. He hit that single earlier out here to center field. He's got a 3-for-9 line score on the series, so that's decent. 2-1 the count for him. Bo Page is going to kick and deal here. It's a shot into deep left center field. That's going to be over my head, isn't it? No, we run it down. How about it? F8 on the line score for McLean, and that's the first out in the home half of the third. Top of the fourth, I'm back at the plate again. Pirates already into the bullpen as Andrew Painter is now standing on the bump for them. He still hits 97 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a changeup on the outside corner. I was way out in front of that thing. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty with one away. Second pitch of the at-bat from Painter. And there's one sent out to right field. Got some air under it, though. Right fielder's out towards the corner. Oh, he drops it. I will take that three-bagger. Thank you, sir. Will that be a triple or a fielding error on the right fielder? It's a triple. Number 8 on the season. Hot diggity. Top of the sixth. It's a 6-0 ball game. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Andrew Painter still on the mound. Well, let's see what I can do against him this time. First pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup below the knees. How about that 0-1 count? I'm swinging at things I shouldn't be. Second pitch now from Painter. There's one out to right center field. This ball's got a chance to get out there. Oh, right fielder makes the play. Just short of the warning track out there. Runner from second makes it to third on the fly out, so at least it's a productive out. We have runners on the corners with only one out here in the top of the sixth. Top of the eighth. Pirates are on the board. They're not getting shut out today. It's now a 6-1 ball game. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day. Doug Hunter is now on the bump for Pittsburgh. Base is empty, nobody out. We're going to go with getting on base. Hunter still hits 98 on the four-seamer, 93 on the sinker, 91 on the slider, 95 on the two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. There we send another one out to deep right center field. They're not going to get to this one. That's going to one-hop over the wall, and it's a ground rule double. Number 39 on the season for me. And top of the ninth, I'm back at the plate again. It's an 8-3 ball game. I've got a triple, a single. I got the ground rule double. Rich Mateo on the mound. If I go yard, it's a cycle, baby. Runner on second, 2 away. Mateo hits 96 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch is outside with the four-seamer. 1-0 the count. Come on, baby. Give me that perfect shot for a homer here. Oh, that might have been it. Four-seamer on the inner third. Big whiff from me as I was way behind on the pitch. 1-1 the count. Third pitch from Mateo. And we pop it up. First baseman's going to make the play on the infield grass. Oh, just like that. We're heading to the bottom of the ninth. Missed the cycle by the homer. Go figure. Yep. And we'll sim to the end of the game. Cardinals are going to take the win and complete the sweep in Pittsburgh. 8-3 the final score. Bo Page now 14-4 on the year. Charles Bell falls to 6-9. 3 for 5 day at the plate is nothing to be ashamed of there. 5 for 12 on the series. Also a solid line score. We'll head back to the clubhouse here and we'll jump into another series as soon as it's done saving and loading. So while it's doing that, I'm going to drink some more of my Mountain Dew. All right. Oh, what do we got for training tokens? Oh, we got a bunch. So we'll go in here. We'll finish off getting our stealing to 99 overall. And the only thing we've got left to improve is bunting. So, guess that's what we're going to do. We'll just keep bumping our bunting scores. Because we got nothing else to do with them. It's not like after in another week I'm not going to be playing this game. I'll be playing the 2026 version. So, all right, let's hit the road. First, we got to rack up some more things. There we go. Quick release drill works for 4 more training points. And here we go. 3-game series in Tampa Bay against the Rays. The Rays are only 7 games under 500. Cardinals are 46 games above 500 at this point. Wow. Man, that's crazy. All right. We start off our series in Tampa Bay with a boss battle challenge. Is that Graceffo? No, Chase Dollander. Okay, 2 outs, nobody on. And I'm going to go with getting on base against Dollander. He hits 96 on the 4-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. And we pop one into shallow center. Center fielder's running on. He's got time because that is skied up really well. He makes the play, and that's all she wrote for the top of the first. 1, 2, 3 is how the Cardinals fall this time around. All right, bottom of the first. Still no score. Runner on first and 2 away. Freddie Roberts at the plate for Tampa Bay. He's hitting .216, but he's in the cleanup spot. 0-1 the count. Clyde Slade on the bump. Let's see what we get here. Deep drive to center. The hit and run is on. We're not going to be able to make the catch, so we'll play it on the ricochet. Throw in will be decent. It's an easy RBI double for Roberts, and the Rays are up 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Boss battle challenge again against Chase Dollander. What's my options here? I'm just going to go with getting on base. 2 outs, nobody on. 1-1 ball game here in the top of the third. First pitch, the at-bat from Dollander this time. And we swing and miss at a 4-seamer. Well, at the top of the zone. Wasn't quite above the zone. 0-1 pitch on the way now. And we send one out to deep right center field. This might be extra bases. Oh, yeah. Easy one hopper on the wall. We'll take our double. And no point in pushing for the triple there. I'll take it. And bottom of the third, it's a 1-1 ball game still. 1 out, nobody on for Richard Morris. He's standing in 0 for 1 on the day. He's got a 1-1 count against Clyde Slade. Wind up and the pitch from Clyde. Deep drive to center field. We're going to be playing that one on the ricochet. It'll bounce off the wall. We'll throw in. It's on the money. Easy double for Morris. All right, top of the fourth, 4-1 lead for the Cardinals now. I'm standing in with bases loaded, only 1 out. Kyle Hurt on the mound for the Rays. So they're into the bullpen already. Hurt hits 96 on the 4-seamer, 95 on his 2-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick, though. First pitch, the at-bat. And we rip one foul down the third base side. 0-1 the count. Come on, big guy. Let me go yard on this. I want the ribbies, would you? Second pitch of the at-bat. Outside of the 12-6 curve. It's a 1-1 count. I mean, really, a walk is just as good as a hit, or even a sac fly. Yeah, it's plus 12. The 1-1 pitch. Just above the knees, and I take it for a strike. 1-2 the count now. All right, fourth pitch of the at-bat from Hurt. Low and inside, gets away from the catcher. Runners stay put. Oh, I did not think that was going to happen. Well, then again, the man on third has only got 41 for speed. 2-2 the count for me here. Next pitch from Hurt. And we send one out to deep right field. That'll be good enough for a sac fly, which is fine by me. I'll take a sac fly. Yep, catch is made. Runner tags. He advances. It's a sac fly. 5-1 lead for the Cardinals here in the top of the fourth. Runners on first and second with 2 away. Bottom of the fifth, it's a 5-1 ball game. Richard Morris back at the plate for the Rays. He's 1 for 2 on the day so far. 2-2 the count. The base is empty and 2 away. Here's the windup and the pitch from Clyde Slade. It's a shot into shallow center. Catch is made, and the fifth inning is now over. Moving on to the sixth, Cardinals are out in front by a score of 5-1. Top of the seventh, 5-1 ball game. Runner on first, nobody out. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Jeff Chick on the mound. What has he got for a pitching lineup? 93 on his four-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Easy take, slider up and away. 1-0 the count. Come on, big fella. One good pitch is all I need. Well, it's not a great pitch. It's off the mound. Second baseman gets it, flips to the shortstop. Relay to first in time. It's a 4-6-3 double play, and now the bases are empty with 2 away. Yowza. Top of the ninth. We're tied at 6 now. Holy cow, our bullpen let him back into it. Was Uribe on the mound? Jim Callaway is on the mound for the Rays now. There's runners on first and second, only 1 away. Callaway hits 95 on the four-seamer, 94 on his two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat. And we crack one to the second baseman. That's not going to get the job done. It'll be another 4-6. No 3. We have runners on the corners with 2 away after the fielder's choice from me. And they missed a double play hard there. They should have been able to get me. We put up a pair in the top of the ninth. We'll sim to the end of the game, and Cardinals are going to quiet the rally from the Rays. 8-6 the final score as the Cardinals take the win. Uribe getting the win out of the bullpen. Alrighty, Omar Blanco gets the save, and that's the first game of the series. 1 for 4 day at the plate. Not terrible. Not spectacular either. We shall move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Dynamic challenge time. It's top of the first, no score. Runner on second, 1 away. Gordon Graceffo's on the mound. That's who I thought I was going to be facing in the previous game. We're going to go for the RBI against Graceffo. Now, he does hit 96 on his four-seamer, 93 on his two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat. Come on, bud. There's one up the middle. Second baseman will scoop it up, throw to first. It advances the runner to third, so it's a productive out, but still a 4-3 put out nonetheless. Bottom of the second, Rays are up 2-0. Dirk Watts is on the mound for the Cardinals. He's not a starter. He's a reliever. But, all right. Walker Jenkins is at the plate for the Rays. He's hitting .304 on the season and drew a walk in his first plate appearance. 1-1 pitch here from Dirk Watts with a runner on first and 2 away. And it's a shot into shallow center. We should run that down, and we do. 2 innings now complete, and the Rays are out in front in this one by a score of 2-0. Boss battle challenge again against Graceffo. 2-2 ball game in the top of the third. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm going to go with getting on base. I'm not going to be greedy here. Graceffo basically has owned me pretty well lately. First pitch from him. And we're out in front of a slider on the outer third. 0-1 the count as we somehow managed to get a piece of that and foul it away. Second pitch of the at-bat from Graceffo. Inside with the four-seamer. It's a 1-1 count. Come on, big fella. Give me something good here. That's not it. Four-seamer at the top of the zone on the inner third. Popped up. First baseman makes the play in foul ground. And yeah, 2-3 on the line score. Bottom half of the inning. Still a 2-2 ball game. Sean Costa at the plate for the Rays. He's 1 for 1 on the day, hitting .257 on the season. 1-2 the count with the bases empty and nobody out. Here's the windup and the pitch from Dirk Watts. So shot into left center field. That'll get down for a hit. We'll scoop it up in the alley. Throw will go to second. Runner stays at first. And it's a leadoff single for Costa. Top of the fifth. Still a 2-2 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. 1 for 6 in the series. Runner on first, 2 away. Gordon Graceffo still on the bump. First pitch from him in this at-bat. And we foul away a four-seamer in the top half of the zone again. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Come on, bud. Give me something good here. Well, that's not it. Four-seamer well outside, taken for ball 1. It's a 1-1 count. Third pitch of this plate appearance. It's a little high with that four-seamer on the inner third. 2-1 the count. I'll be darned, I can take a pitch. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. And we crush one to deep left. See you later, baseball. 2-run dinger as that finds the cheap seats and left. It's now a 4-2 lead for the Cardinals. It's home run number, 47, 48? I don't remember. 48 on this season. 408-footer. That's more than enough to clear the wall. And do we get a green line? Oh, yeah. First replay angle gives us the green line. Oh, my goodness. A thing of beauty right there. I think I just knocked that lady's nachos out of her hand. Bottom of the sixth, still a 4-2 lead for the Cardinals. Matthew Layton at the plate for the Rays. He's 1 for 2 on the day, 2 for 6 on the series. 2-1 the count against Scott Hansen with the bases empty and 1 away. Here's the windup and the pitch. It's a shot into left center field. Lots of air under that, though, as we will make the play. And that's the second out in the bottom of the sixth. Top of the seventh, I'm back at the plate again. 4-2 ball game. Runners on first and second. Only 1 away. We're doing a flashback to my home run in the 5th inning. It's nice and all, but I'd like to play the game, please. Hugh Stoddard on the mound for the Rays now. He hits 101 on the four-seamer. Looks like 92 on the slider, 94 on the splitter. Woof. First pitch. We crush one out the left field again. That's going to rattle around over there in the corner. We're going to go for the 2-bagger. It'll be a double and an RBI. Now a 5-2 lead for the Cardinals. We've put up 3 ribbies in the game now. That makes me happy. All right, top of the ninth. Still a 7-2 lead for the Cardinals. Standing in 2 for 4 on the day, 3 for 8 on the series. Jeff Chick on the mound for the Rays with a runner on first and 1 away. Chick hits 93 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Crushed to deep center. Perfect bomb, and it's now a 9-2 lead for the Cardinals. As that hit off the top of the batter's eye. Oh, my goodness. I got every stitch of that baseball. How far did that go? 441 feet for home run number 49 on the season. That's got the Cardinals dugout fired up, and the route is officially on here in Tampa Bay. Do we get another green line? That's a big question. We should. Oh, yeah. Green line, baby. That was almost perfectly dead center, too. And it landed like in the top of the batter's eye. 7 seconds of hang time again. Wow. We will sim to the end of the game. Cardinals take the win. Not much of a surprise there. And 9-2 the final score. Dirk Watts gets the win. He's 4-0. Gordon Graceffel falls to 5-9. All right, 3 for 5 day at the plate with 2 dingers and a double. Makes for 5 RBIs on the game. 4 for 9 on the series, 2 dingers and 6 RBIs total. That's fine by me. I like it. Move on to the third and final game against the Rays here. Come on, game. There we go. Yeah, I hit 2 homers in the last game. We know. We just watched it. All right, here we go. Top of the first, no score. 2 outs, nobody on. Thomas Harrington on the mound for the Rays. He's got a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 92 on his two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Oh, what am I swinging a four-seamer up there for? Because I'm all antsy in my pantsies. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Harrington. He sneaks a slider in at the knees. I swing at the one outside of the zone. Watch the one in the zone. It's an 0-2 count. Oh, boy. 2-strike pitch now from Harrington. Yeah, four-seamer just off the outside corner. 1-2 the count. Wow. Fourth pitch of the at-bat now. And I'm reaching for the slider outside. There's the strikeout. I earned that one. Not in a good way either. Bottom of the first. Still no score. Runner on first and 1 away for Sean Costa. He's hitting .260 on the season. And he's got an 0-1 count against Ron Kimball. Wind up and the pitch now from Kimball. It's a shot in the left center field. That'll get down for a hit. We're going to throw to third. Runner's going for it. I don't know if the throw will get there in time. It will not. He is safe at third. It's now runners on the corners with only 1 out in the bottom of the first. Wow, somehow we didn't let him score. There's still no score here in the top of the fourth. Runner on first, 1 away. Thomas Harrington's still on the bump. Let's see what I can do against him in this at-bat. Hopefully not strike out like the last one. Well, swinging the sliders low and away like that one isn't going to help that cause any. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat.
No!
Just outside with a changeup. Dude, 1-1 the count. Pitch number 3. Again, outside with a 4-seamer here. 2-1 the count. If I wouldn't have swung at the first one, it'd be a 3-0 count. 4th pitch of the at-bat from Harrington. Up and in the smidge with the slider. It's a 3-1 count. I guess if he's going to walk me, I really should take the freaking thing, huh? 3-1 pitch on the way. And we swing at a 4-seamer below the knees. What am I doing? I just said if he's going to walk me, I should let him. And I swing at a pitch outside of the zone. Full count pitch now from Harrington. Dribbler just foul at third. Still a full count. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up now. Come on, big fella. You make the mistake. You can do it. Not a mistake. Curveball at the knees on the inner third. Good spot for it. Still a full count as we're looking at pitch number 8 of the at-bat from Harrington. And it's outside. Took a few extra pitches to get it, but I got first base for free. 2 on with only 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Bottom half of the inning. 1-0 lead for the Redbirds. Freddie Roberts at the plate for the Rays. He's 0 for 1 on the day. 3 for 9 on the series, though, so that's decent. 0-2 the count for him. The base is empty and 1 away. Ron Kimball is going to kick and deal. Deep drive to dead center. Can we rob a dinger on the road? Well, we're at the wall. And the catch is made. Long and loud F8 for Roberts, and that's the second out in the home half of the 4th. All right, top of the 6th. 3-2 lead for the Rays. Oof. Kimball gave it up, I guess. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day with a walk on my line score. Hugh Stoddard now on the bump for the Rays. He hits 101 on the 4-seamer, 92 on the slider, 94 on the splitter. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a little bit outside with the slider. 1-0 the count. I'm at 200 hits on the season already. Holy mackerel. I might be able to get the most hits in a season and dethrone Ichiro Suzuki. 1-0 pitch from Stoddard. A little high on the outside corner with the 4-seamer. It's a 2-0 count. What? I rarely see these kind of counts. Third pitch of the at-bat. And we send a splitter just off the outside corner out in the left center field. Left fielder's got a read on it. He makes the play in the alley. And it's an F7 on the old line score for the first out in the top of the 6th. Bottom of the 7th, still a 3-2 ball game. Steve Ramirez at the plate for the Rays. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Base is empty with 1 away. Let's see what the 0-1 pitch gets us from Scott Hansen. It's a fly ball in the left center. It's got a little bit of heat on it, but not enough as we get there to make the play in the alley for out number 2. Top of the 8th, still a 3-2 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Bo Roderick now on the bump for the Rays. Runner on first, nobody out. Roderick will hit 97 on his 4-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Gets the call, the 4-seamer on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. That will probably be the best pitch I see to swing at in this at-bat. Second pitch on the way. Oh, I was wrong. That was a better pitch to swing at, but I was a little behind it. It's fouled away for an 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch from Roderick. Up and away with a 4-seamer. 1-2 the count. Come on, man. You have me on the ropes. Don't let me back into it. I can make you pay. Sweeping curve outside. Got the swing and the miss for me. And just like that, there's another K next to my name for the season. And we will send to the end of the game. And the Rays take the win. 3-2 the final score there. Ron Kimball getting a rare loss. He's now 18-4 on the year. We still took 2 out of 3 on the road in Tampa Bay. I'm not going to complain about that. 0 for 3 line score kind of sucks with a walk. 4 for 12 on the series. Not too terrible. 2 home runs. Totally doable. So yeah, we'll head back to the clubhouse and jump into another series here. And while it's doing the saving and loading thing, another swig of my caffeinated beverage. All right. Got 3 games against Milwaukee coming up. Let's see if we can do some bunting training. I should have plenty of points for it. Yeah, I do. Okay, there we go. And we'll jump into this 3-game series against the Brewers. We're at home now. Alrighty. a little bit of fire and ice in the Brewers lineup here, despite them being 14 games under 500. Cardinals still, 47 games above 500? That is such a stupid stat, really. Especially seeing how we're still in the middle of August. All right, what do we got here for a challenge against Dan McGinnis? Guess hitting the single. Brewers are up 1-0 here. Bottom of the first. Runner on first, one away. McGinnis hits 95 on the four-seamer, 91 on his splitter. That's all he's got that's quick. We foul away a four-seamer on the inside corner. Good pitch. Late swing. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from McGinnis. And we foul away a four-seamer just above the zone on the inner third. 0-2 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me something good here, would you? Well, that's not it. Four-seamer inside, taken for a ball. 1-2 the count. Fourth pitch of this plate appearance. Low and inside. Taken for a ball. Runner stays put as the catcher corralled that one fairly well. I've got a 2-2 count, though. Fifth pitch of this plate appearance. We pop up a splitter on the inner third. Kind of had to swing at that one. It was in the zone. Third baseman will make the play on the infield grass, and it's a P5 on the old line score now. Top of the third, Milwaukee up 3-0. Runners on first and second, two away. Bo Page getting roughed up hard. He's already up to 65 pitches on the game, and it's only the third inning. Jordan Lawler standing in with a .233 batting average and a walk on his line score. 0-2 the count. Here's the windup and the pitch from Bo Page. We will be able to make the play. Luckily, that was right at me. I did not have to move at all. And, yeah, F8 finally stops the bleeding here as the Brewers are up 3-0 after 2.5 innings. All right, I'm standing in bottom of the third. It's a 3-1 ball game now. Runner on first, two away. I'm standing in 0-1 on the day. Dan McGinnis still towing the rubber for the Brew Crew. First pitch of the at-bat from him this time around. And it's outside by a bit with the curveball. 1-0 the count. Of course, my .382 batting average leads the league. Not a surprise there. 1-0 pitch from McGinnis. And we send one into center field. Remember that whole hitting it right to the center fielder thing that happened when I was out in center? I just did it to the other guy. So an F8 retires the side. We are moving on. It's now top of the fifth. Brewers are up 4-1. Eddie Espinoza is at the plate. He's 0-1 with a hit by pitch so far today. My goodness, man. He's hitting .277 on the year. Tom Hayes on the bump. 0-1 pitch from Hayes. It's a fly ball into shallow center. Just enough hang time for me to get to it. That ends the top of the fifth. We're moving on here in St. Louis with the Brewers out in front by a score of 4-1. And bottom of the fifth, bases are loaded, two away. I'm standing in 0-2 on the day with Dan McGinnis still on the mound. We need to do something here. We need those RBIs, baby. First pitch of the at-bat from McGinnis. Outside with the four-seamer, it's a 1-0 count. He's still hitting .388 on the season with runners in scoring position. The 1-0 pitch. Come on, bud. Oh, big whiff on a curveball at the outside corner, just above the knees. 1-1 the count. Third pitch on the way. And we send one into center field. That's going to get down for a hit. That should score a pair. I will stay at first. And yeah, it's a two-run single to make it a 4-3 ball game. And now we have runners on the corners with two outs here in the bottom of the fifth inning. I like it. That's how you clutch it up, baby. Dynamic challenge time in the bottom of the seventh. We're tied at 4 runs apiece. I'm standing in 1-for-3 on the day. Runner on second, one away. Mike Bassel on the mound for the Brewers. I'm going to drive in the go-ahead run, hopefully. Bassel hits 97 on the four-seamer, 90 on the slider. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. And we pop one up. First baseman's going to run all the way over by the dugout. And he will make the play. It's a non-productive P3 on the old line score. And we're into extra innings now. Bottom of the 10th, 4-4 ball game. I'm standing in 1-for-4 on the day. Runner on second, nobody out. I don't think I'm going to go for the home run. You know what? Screw it. We'll just go for the home run. Damian Sampson is on the mound for the Brewers. He hits 96 on his four-seamer, 91 on the splitter. First pitch of the at-bat. And we dribble one right back to the mound. That's going to be a 1-3 putout. Not even close to a base hit, much less a home run. Oh my gosh. We will sim to the end of the game. Cardinals take the loss in 11. Brewers win 5-4. Omar Blanco hit with his 4th loss on the year. Wow. Did not see that coming. 1 for 5 day at the plate for me. I only have 201 hits. That's kind of a bummer. It's been a few games here. We're going to move on to the second game of this series. You know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Boss Battle Challenge time. Bryant Clement is on the mound. Bottom of the first, no score. Runner on first, 1 away. And I'm going to go with getting on base here. Clement has had my number pretty well in my career. He hits 96 on the 4-seamer, 94 on the 2-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. And we swing and miss at a slider below the knees on the outer third, and that's why he's got my number, because I swing at the rosin bag if he threw the thing towards the plate. 0-1 pitch on the way from Clement. And we swing at a slider outside again. What in the heck? 0-2 the count. The 2-strike pitch. Another slider below the knees, swung on and missed. Man, just call me the mighty Casey, because I just struck out in the worst way possible. 3 pitches outside of the zone, and they all got a swing and a miss. Bottom of the third, we're tied at 1 run apiece. Runner on first, nobody out. Bryant Clement still on the mound. I'd like to drill one right back to him here. First pitch of this at-bat from him. And we foul away a 4-seamer that was actually in the zone for once. 0-1 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me that curveball. You can do it. Well, that was not a curveball. 2-seamer off the inside corner. Right fielder's running in to make the play in shallow right field. Just like that, a P9 will get the first out in the inning. Top of the 5th, 2-1 lead for the Brewers. Runners on first and second, only 1 out. Clyde Slade is on the mound for the Cardinals today. Nick Morabito standing in the batter's box for the Brewers. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of Ks, but 3 for 8 on the series, so he's not exactly having a terrible time here. 0-1 pitch on the way from Slade. Fly him out, throw him out, double play would be kind of nice. Well, there's the fly out part of it. And, yep, catch is made. Throw goes to third, so's the runner, throws on the money, and in time. And he's in there safely? What? Dude, are you kidding me? Bottom of the 6th, still a 2-1 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day, 1 for 7 on the series. Bryant Clement still on the bump for the Brewers. Base is empty with 1 away. Here's the windup and the pitch to start this at-bat. Right back up the middle. About took his head off with that one. And we're standing on first here with 1 away in the bottom of the 6th. We'll take it. Top of the 8th, still a 2-1 ball game. Trey Morgan at the plate for the Brewers. He's 2 for 3 on the day with a homer and a double. Man, that guy's going extra bases all over the place. Abner Uribe is on the mound for the Cardinals. I hate to see that, honestly. Runner on first, 2 away, 1-1 pitch on the way. Come on, big fella. It's a shot up the middle. That'll get down for a hit. We'll scoop it up and throw to third. Runner slid into second, so no chance of him going for extra 90 feet there. All right, dynamic challenge time. I'm standing in, bottom of the 8th, 2-1 lead for the Brewers. 2 outs and nobody on. Damian Sampson on the mound for the Brewers. And apparently it's going to be a double or nothing dynamic challenge here. Sampson hits 96 on the 4-seamer, 91 on his splitter. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we foul away a 4-seamer just off the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Come on, big guy. You hang it, I'll bang it. Oh, splitter on the outer third, sent out to deep center field. Center fielder's running back. He stops on the track. And he makes the play. Long and loud F8 for me. Got the crowd excited. All for nothing. Smile and wave, and it's a F8 on the line score. All right, bottom of the 10th. We're tied at 2 runs apiece. I'm standing in 1 for 4 on the day. Camilo Doval on the mound for the Brewers, and they're not going to let me swing the bat. They hand me first base for free. Chicken sound well-deserved there, Milwaukee. It's not like I've been a threat today. Top of the 11th, 2-2 ball game still. Runner on second. Nobody out. Omar Blanco is on the mound for the Cardinals. Trey Morgan's 3 for 4 on the day. My goodness, man. 1-1 pitch on the way now from Blanco. The shot up the middle. We'll get a glove on that in center field. Throw goes to the plate. So's the runner. Throws on time. We got him. It's still a 2-2 ball game after gunning the man down at the dish. Thing of beauty right there. Maybe not the prettiest throws. It took a couple bounces to get into the plate, but yep. Got him. We will sim to the end of the game. Cardinals take the loss again in extras. Milwaukee pulls out the win in the 11th inning yet again. Blanco getting his second straight loss on the season and in as many games. Dude. All right, whatever. We'll take it. We'll move on to game number 3. We got to try to avoid getting swept at home by the Brew Crew. Yeah, 380 batting average for me. That's pretty decent, I guess. Top of the first, no score, nobody out, nobody on. Landon Gelman leading off for the Brewers. He's hitting .225, but he's in the leadoff spot anyway. 2-1 the count with Ricky Tiedemann on the mound. Here's the windup and the pitch from him. That's a shot into right center. Yeah, we'll get over there and make the play despite the poor reaction. 1 away to start the game. Bottom of the first, still no score. I'm standing in with a 380 batting average. Runner on first, 1 away. Dave Bench on the mound for the Brewers. He hits 95 on his four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch.
1-0.
Inside with the four-seamer. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. There's one through the hole in the right side. A little ground ball with eyes, never hurts. Runners on first and second now with only 1 out in the bottom of the first. Dynamic challenge time as I'm back at the plate in the bottom of the second. Cardinals are up 2-0. Runners on first and second, 2 away. We got deuces wild here, man. 2 outs, 2 on, 2-0 ball game. Second inning. We'll go for the RBIs. Why the heck not? I like those things. Dave Bench still on the mound for the Brewers. First pitch from him in this at-bat. And we foul away a four-seamer that was just above the knees down the center of the plate. 0-1 the count. I got a 1031 career OPS against the Brewers. Can't tell it with that swing. Second pitch. And dribble to the third baseman. He'll scoop it up, throw across the diamond. It's a 5-3 put out, and we strand a pair here in the second inning. Bench got that smirk like, yeah, I got that guy. Yeah, you didn't in the first inning, bud. Calm down. Top of the third, 2-0 ball game. Runner on first and 2 away for Landon Gelman. He's standing in 0 for 1 on the day. 2-2 the count for him. Ricky Tiedemann is going to kick and deal. The shot into right center field again. We're able to get to it and make the play. Top of the third is now over. We are moving on. Bottom of the fifth, I'm standing in. 2-0 lead for the Cardinals. I'm 1 for 2 on the day. Dave Bench still on the mound. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. And swinging a miss at a curveball well below the knees on the outer third. 0-1 the count. I've scored 8 runs in my last 8 games. That's decent. 0-1 pitch from Bench. There we rip one just foul down the third base side. That curveball had me way out in front. And it's an 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch from Bench. Almost got me with a four-seamer at the knees. Missed the outside corner, though. So 1-2 is the count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. And we swing at one that gets away from the catcher. We might have a 2-3 put out. Just beats me. I almost beat it out. But the strikeout stands, and that's all she wrote for that half of the inning. Top of the sixth, 2-0 lead for the Redbirds still. Landon Gelman back at the plate again. Every one of his at-bats, I've had a play to make. Let's see what he does with the 0-2 pitch this time around from Ricky Tiedemann. The shot into right center again. And we'll make the play again. 1 away in the top of the sixth. Sure, Gelman's going, man, that center fielder's killing me over here. Well, quit hitting it to right center, my guy. That's 3 in a row. Bottom of the 7th, 3-1 lead for the Cardinals. Runners on first and second, 2 away. Mike Vassell now on the mound for the Brewers. I'm going to go for the RBIs because those things are my friend. Vassell hits 97 on the four-seamer, 90 on the slider. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, the at-bat from him. And we find a hole on the right side into right field. We're going to play station to station. No, they send the man around third. That's a mistake. Throw beats him to the plate. Big shocker there. That was not a good call from the third base coach. And yeah, so much for the bottom of the 7th inning. Top of the 8th, 3-1 ball game. Uribe's on the mound. I'm not a fan of that. Runners on first and second, only one out. Alex Freeland at the plate. He's 0 for 2 with the walk today, hitting .231 on the season. He's going to be looking at a 1-1 pitch here from Abner Uribe. Fly ball into center. We'll get there to make the catch. Throw will go to third. Runner's going there as well. Throw's going to beat him, though. And it's a fly him out, throw him out, double play. We saved Uribe's bacon with a twin killing here to retire the side. Oh, no. We'll send to the end of the game. Cardinals hold on to finally take one in the third game of the series. 4-2 the final score there. As Tom Hayes gets his first save on the year, Ricky Tiedemann gets the win. He's now 12-2. Huh. I'll be darned. 2 for 4 day at the plate for me puts me at 4 for 13 on the series. Not spectacular, not terrible. It's just there. We'll head back to the clubhouse. We'll do one more series here, I think. Maybe 2. We'll see how I'm feeling. I'm going to take another swig of my caffeinated beverage here. Oh, yeah, we got a 4-game set against the Reds. Of course, we got to open our equipment pack. Why the heck not? Why did it do that? Okay. We already got that. Sell them off. Sell them off. It's a fire sale over here. Everything's sold. Let's jump into this 4-game series against the Reds. Well, we'll bump our bunting just for grins. I only gained 5 tokens in that 3-game series. That is so depressing. All right, 4 games with the Reds coming to town. Let's see what we can do. Reds are 6 games under 500. Cardinals still sitting 46 games above 500. All right, a little bit of rain falling here in Busch Stadium this time around. Let's see if that helps or hurts us against the Reds. Top of the first, no score, 1 out, nobody on. Wes Michael at the plate. He's got a full count against Orlando Chavez. Chavez just being a complete stud on the pump lately. Here's the payoff pitch from Chavez. It's a fly ball into shallow center. We'll get there to make the play. 2 away. I like it. Bottom half of the inning, it's a boss battle challenge. It's Winston Love on the mound. 2 outs and nobody on here. Still no score. I'm going to go with getting on base just for grins. Love has had my number pretty well, though. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, 92 on the splitter, 96 on the cutter. First pitch of the at-bat from him.
That's a ball.
Just low on the outer third with the four-seamer. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. And we rip a changeup just above the knees, foul down the third base side. 1-1 the count. Come on, big fella. Swing and a miss at a changeup well below the knees on the inner third. It's a 1-2 count for me now. He is definitely pitching me low. Fourth pitch, the at-bat. Inside by quite a lot with the changeup there. I like to think the rain had a little factor on that one. 2-2 pitch on the way. Inside and a smidge high with the four-seamer. It's a full count for me now. He had me on the ropes, and he's letting me right back into this bad boy. Payoff pitch on the way. There, we lace one into center field. I don't think that's got enough to clear the wall, though. No, it does not. Center fielder makes the play. It's an F8 on the old line score. All right, top of the second. Still no score. Nobody out, nobody on. Ron Church standing in for the Reds. He's hitting .265 on the season, and he's got an 0-2 count against Orlando Chavez. Wind up and the pitch from Chavez. Deep drive into center. Not going to leave the yard. It's a long run. We'll make the catch near the edge of the warning track. That's the first out in the top of the second. Bottom of the fourth, Reds are up 1-0. I'm standing at 0 for 1 on the day. Winston Love still on the mound. Runner on first and one away. First pitch of this at-bat. We swing and miss at a changeup at the knees on the outer third. 0-1 the count. I swung way too far out in front of that one. Second pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a four-seamer in the top of the zone. Oof, nothing good going on in this plate appearance. 0-2 pitch on the way. And we send one into shallow right field. Right fielder's booking in. He makes the catch. And it's I don't know, I guess we could say a P9 on that one, because that was more of a pop-up than a fly ball, but smile and wave, 2 away. Bottom of the sixth, I'm back at the plate again. 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of flyouts. 1-1 ball game, runner on first, nobody out. Winston Love still on the mound. My goodness, man, make a mistake at the plate, or on the mound, would you? First pitch of the at-bat. And it's another mistake for me. Another fly out, this time to right again. It's an F9 on the old line score. Again. Oh, man. Bottom of the eighth. Elvis Cairo now on the mound for the Reds. We're still tied at 1 run apiece. Runner on first, nobody out. Cairo hits 96 on his four-seamer and 90 on the splitter. First pitch from him. We foul away a curveball on the outside corner. Swung way out in front of that. It's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Cairo. And swinging a miss of a slider in the dirt. Jeez, 0-2 the count. That is not the way we want this to go at all. Second pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a miss of a slider off the outside corner. And yeah, I deserve being angry at that. 2 pitches I shouldn't have swung at, and I did. Didn't make contact. All right, dynamic challenge time again. Julio Castro now on the mound for the Reds. It's the bottom of the 10th. Bases loaded, 2 away. We're trailing 2-1 here. I am the last chance for the Redbirds, and I don't think I'm going to hit a walk-off dinger. It would be awesome if I did, but we'll go for just driving in the winning run here against Castro, who hits 99 on the four-seamer and 90 on his slider. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh my gosh, first pitch hacking, and it's a perfect bomb to deep right. Walk-off grand slam that lands in the cheap seats behind the bullpen. No doubt about it. That was a homer. Is that number 50 on the season, or is it 49? I can't remember now. It's been a little bit since I hit one. So yeah, a walk-off grand slam against the Reds makes me a happy camper. Boy, are they happy at the plate. Oh, man. How far did that one go? They got to give it the green line, right? It's not a green line on that angle. Not a green line on this angle. No green line on this one either. Dude, that's just rude. You had a walk-off grand slam and extras, and you can't get a green line on the homer? Come on, man. That's just rude. Oh, well... we do get the win, so that's a perk. It's a 5-2 final score. So I hand Corey Alford the loss after knocking that grand slam off him. It works for me, though. It's, 1 for 5 day at the plate with the only hit being the walk-off grand slam. I'm okay with it, though. I'm going to move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first, Willie Delgaudio is the man leading off the game for the Reds. He's hitting .310 on the season, and he's got a 1-2 count against Ron Kimball. Windup and the pitch here from Kimball. It's a shot into right center field. That's going to get down for a hit. We'll scoop it up in the alley. Throw goes to second. Runner stays at first, and it's a leadoff single for Delgaudio. Bottom half of the inning, still no score. I'm standing in batting .379 on the season. Rick Outlaw on the mound. He had my number last time I saw him. Runner on second and 1 away. Outlaw hits 95 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, just a bit outside with that four-seamer. It's a 1-0 count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Come on, big fella. Up and away with a slider. A little bit of control issues there, or he just doesn't want to give up another homer to me. 2-0 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat from Outlaw. And we foul away a four-seamer in the top of the zone there. 2-1 the count. Come on, big guy. One good pitch is all I need from you. Is it going to happen? Oh, there we go. Ha! Low and away, swing and a miss. Runner from second. Thrown out, going for third on the passed ball. And bases are empty now with 2 outs. Oof. And I'm looking at a 2-2 pitch here from Rick Outlaw. Here's the windup and the pitch from him. And swing and a miss on one that gets away from the catcher. Not too far, though. Throw will beat me to first. So the 2-3 putout will complete the strikeout. And that's all she wrote for the first inning. We're still scoreless here in St. Louis. And top of the second. Still no score. Runner on first, nobody out. 2-2 the count. Ron Kimball on the mound. Sterling Thompson at the plate. Thompson's hitting .272 on the season. 2-2 the count. Here's the windup and the pitch from Kimball. Deep drive to center. We're going to have to play that on the ricochet. I'm not going to be able to run that one down. And yeah, we grab it on the warning track. Throw in is decent. Will the relay to the plate get there in time? Oh, yeah, plenty of time. Just like that, one away here in the top of the second, and it's still scoreless after the relay gets the guy at the plate. We don't need the replay on that, though. Boss battle challenge. Let's see what I can do against Outlaw this time. 1-1 ball game, bottom of the fourth, nobody out, nobody on. I'm going to go with just getting on base. I don't care if he plunks me or what. I'll take it. First pitch of the at-bat this time around. Ooh, way inside. He about plunked me with the slider. 1-0 the count. I'm up to an 11.4 wins against replacement this year. Jeez, that's insane. 1-0 pitch from Outlaw. And we foul away a slider on the outside corner at the knees. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a slider well below the knees. Swinging at everything all of a sudden. Again. 1-2 the count. Fourth pitch from Outlaw. And we're swinging at a slider that's almost in the dirt again. 1-2 still the count. Oh, man. Wind up and the pitch from Outlaw again. And reaching for the slider outside. I deserve that strikeout. 3 straight sliders outside of the zone. All 3 got swings from me. I deserved to be struck out. Top of the sixth, 4-1 lead for the Cardinals. Teddy Charlton at the plate for the Reds. He's 0 for 2 on the day. 1 for 6 on the series. He's got an 0-2 count. The base is empty and 2 away. Here's the windup and the pitch from Ron Kimball. It's a shot in the left center field. That's going to get down for a hit. We're going to scoop it up in the alley. Throw will go to second. Runner is going to stay at first because he's got a speed of 18. Holy mackerel, that boy is not fleet on his feet at all. All right, dynamic challenge time in the bottom of the sixth. 4-1 ball game still. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of Ks. Julio Castro is now on the mound, though, so that's a perk. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm going to go with getting on base because that would be a huge improvement for me in this game. Castro hits 99 on the four-seamer and 90 on his slider. First pitch of the at-bat. We foul away a 12-6 curve well below the knees. When are we going to start letting these low pitches go, man? That is just ridiculous. 0-1 pitch on the way now from Castro. Well, that's not a low pitch. It's a four-seamer on the outside corner. Got a piece and fouled it away. 0-2 the count as I had quite the rip on that one. The 2-strike pitch from Castro. We foul away another four-seamer on the outer third. Still an 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch now from Castro. Low and inside with a changeup. Easy take there. 1-2 the count. Come on, man. You had me on the ropes. You're going to let me right back into it with this? I hope not. The 1-2 pitch. Check swing on a curveball down the middle. Come on, game. Why you got to do that to me? That's not cool at all, dude. Oh, hat trick's completed. I'm standing in again. Bottom of the eighth. 6-2 lead for the Cardinals. 1 out, nobody on. R.J. Dabovich on the mound for the Reds. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, 94 on his two-seamer. First pitch from him. And a dribbler up the middle. Shortstop grabs it. He'll throw to first and beats me by a step. Oh, the baseball gods have it in for me in this one because I can't do squat at the plate but strike out. We will sim to the end of the game, and the Cardinals are going to take the win, though, so the rest of the team really carried me there. Ron Kimball now 19-4 on the year. He's going to hit 20 wins before the end of August. Outlaw falls to 11-10. All right, 0 for 4 day at the plate, 3 Ks, 1 for 9 on the series now. Ugh, God, that's an ugly stat line. Third game, here we go. Let's see if I can improve things against the Reds, because, man, that was rough. I got 50 home runs on the year, and that leads the National Leagues. And, I mean, you hit 50 dingers, you're probably going to have the home run title. Top of the first, Howard Ambrose in the leadoff spot for the Reds. He's got a .278 batting average and a 1-1 count in this at-bat against Bo Page. Wind up and the pitch from Page. It's a Showtime event out in left center field. We're going to have ourselves a little web gem to catch this one. Yeah, that catch should be made without a problem. Yeah, buddy, catch some air and catch the ball. One away now to start the game. And boss battle challenge time. Oh, I don't even know who that fresh face is. Chase Burns. Okay, 2 outs and nobody on here in the bottom of the first. Still no score. I'm going to go with getting on base because, you know, that's kind of a good thing to do. Burns hits 98 on the four-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we swing underneath the four-seamer. That was a high.
0-1.
0-1 the count, just like the umpire said. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Burns. And we send one soft liner to the first baseman, so we'll call that one an L3 because no chance of me getting on base there. Goose eggs everywhere after one. We are moving on. Bottom of the third, no score, 2 outs, runners on first and second. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day, 1 for 10 on the series. Man, that's a rough line score. Chase Burns still on the mound for the Reds. First pitch from him this time around. A swing and a miss to the curveball, low and away. Man, that sucks. 0-1 pitch on the way now from Burns. Another curveball outside at the knees. Swung on and missed. It's an 0-2 count. What do you think? Another curveball? I bet you he's got it in him. Let's see. No, it's a high heater. 1-2 the count. Come on, big fella. One good pitch is all I need from you. Let's make some magic happen here, shall we? That's not it. Four-seamer outside. 2-2 the count. Finally, I'm taking some pitches outside of the zone. Fifth pitch of the at-bat from Burns. There's a dribble to third. That's not going to get a base hit. Throw across the diamond makes a 5-3 putout, and 3 innings are now complete in St. Louis. At least there's no score, right? I guess that's a perk. Top of the fifth, still scoreless here. Juan Ariano at the plate for the Reds. He's 1 for 1 on the day, 2 for 5 on the series. Bo Page on the mound. It's going to be an 0-2 pitch. The base is empty and 1 away. Routine fly ball, anyone? Yeah, that's a fly ball, all right, out in the left center field. Can we run it down? No, it's over my head. It'll one-hop the wall. We'll scoop it up on the warning track and throw in. It'll be on the money, but it's an easy double for Ariano. So, yeah, only his 9th on the season. I can see why he's excited about that. He doesn't hit those very often. Bunch of MLB news. Whoopsie-doo. Bottom of the sixth, 2-1 lead for the Reds now. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Chase Burns on the mound. Nobody out, nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. And a change-up. It's a curveball just off the outside corner at the knees. I pull a foul down the third base side. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Burns. It's a dribbler to second. 4-3 putout. That's the first out in the bottom of the sixth. Man, I cannot catch a break here. Top of the seventh, 2-1 ball game still. Juan Ariano at the plate. He's 2 for 2 on the day. He hit that double out to me earlier in the game. He's 3 for 6 on the series, though. 2-2 the count. Runner on first, nobody out. Here's the windup and the pitch from Scott Hansen. It's a shot up the middle. That'll get down for a hit. We'll scoop it up in the alley. Runner's going to third. So's the throw. Throw beats the runner, so he's out. 1 away now in the top of the seventh, and we have a runner on first. Bottom of the eighth, Reds are up 4-1. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day, 1 for 12 on the series, with my only hit being a walk-off grand slam. Elvis Cairo's back on the mound for the Reds now. He hits 96 on the four-seamer still and 90 on the splitter. First pitch of the at-bat. And we dribble one to third. I can't get a ball out of the infield now. What is this? 5-3 put out for the second time in a row. One pitch is all it takes for the second out in the bottom of the eighth. And we will send to the end of the game. Reds are going to take the win. No love for the Redbirds this time around. 4-1 the final score there. Bo Page hit with his 5th loss on the year. And, yeah, 0 for 4 on the day. Not pretty. 1 for 13 on the series. Even uglier. So let's move on to the 4th and final game of this series. And see if we can do a little bit better than that. Because, man, that was terrible so far. 1 for 13. We'd have to go like 5 for 5 to make a decent stat line out of this one. And even still, it'd only be like a 245 batting average. Bottom of the first, no score. Runner on first and one away. Jim Aikida on the mound for the Reds. He hits nothing quick. 89 on the two-seamer, and that's it. First pitch. And we pop up a slider in the top half of the zone for the second baseman. Dude, come on, baseball. I don't get it, man. I just cannot catch a break in this series. Reds are just stuffing me like a Thanksgiving turkey over here. Top of the second, still no score. 2 outs and nobody on. Juan Ariano at the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the... Got an 0-2 count. He's not 0 for 2 yet. It's his first plate appearance for crying out loud. Wind up and the pitch here from Clyde Slade. Already his 49th of the game. It's a shot into right center field. I hope we can run this down. And we do. Top of the second now complete. We're moving on. It's bottom of the 4th. Reds are up 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Jim Aikida on the mound for the Reds still. First pitch from him in this plate appearance. And I dribble one to third again. I can't get it out of the infield. 5-3 put out. My gosh, man. Come on, game. Catch me a break here, would you? Top of the 6th. 1-0 ball game still. 1 out. Nobody on. George Navarro at the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the day and has a .220 batting average. Johnny Ochoa is on the bump for the Cardinals now. He's throwing an 0-1 pitch to Navarro. That's a fly ball in the left center field. Catch is made for 2 away here in the top of the 6th. Bottom half of the inning, I'm back at the plate again. Dynamic challenge time with Jim Aikida on the mound. Still a 1-0 ball game. 2 outs, nobody on. And, you know what? We're going for the double or better. Why the heck not? I can't do any worse than I have been so far, right? First pitch of the at-bat. There's one ripped into left center field. Finally, my second base hit of the series. It took till game 4 to make it happen. I'm now, what, 2 for 16 on this series? This is horrible, horrible, horrible. We don't need the replay. I know I got a hit, but come on, man. Don't rub it in that hard. Bottom of the 9th, 2-1 lead for the Reds. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day, 2 for 16 on the series. Richie Cordova is on the mound for the Reds here. Nobody out, nobody on. I need to get on base. Cordova hits 97 on his four-seamer, 95 on the cutter. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside with a four-seamer, 1-0 the count. Cordova tied with Domingo Nunez for the most saves in the league. Cardinals' Omar Blanco, 4 saves behind at 35. 1-0 pitch now from Cordova. We dribble one past the third baseman to the left field. I'll be darned, I got on base. Hee-haw, and boy howdy. Oh, that's what we needed to do, is get on base in the bottom of the 9th. As we're down by a run. Maybe we can make it happen, maybe not. And I don't think it's going to work. No. Reds take the win to split the series 2 games apiece. 2-1 the final score there. Clyde Slade hit with loss number 9 on the season. Man, he's fallen off here since the All-Star break. That's kind of a bummer because he's been a hot pitcher since we brought him up a couple seasons ago. 2 for 4 day at the plate puts me at 3 for 17 on the series. It is what it is, man. We'll head back to the clubhouse, and I think we'll do one more series just for the grins and giggles of it. So yet another swig of my Mountain Dew, and we'll get into it. Of course, we're going to burn up our training tokens trying to improve our bunting stat because I got nothing else to spend it on. All right. And we're going to have a 3-game series on the road in Houston. Let's see what we can do. Houston not doing good. They are 29 games under 500. Cardinals, 46 games above 500. They still have an 1148 OPS despite having a really bad couple of series here. Top of the first. Runner on first, one away. David Ford on the mound for the Astros. He hits 94 on the 4-seamer, 93 on the 2-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And I'm swinging at a 4-seamer way above the zone on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. That was not a circle change. Even if it was, I should have watched it. And oh man, soft liner to first. Dang it, L3 on the line score. Can't catch a break here in Houston either. Yeah, we know. The last series, our batting average was 208. We scored 2.6 runs per game. Thing of beauty. Sorry, I almost yacked saying that. Top of the third, 3-0 ball game. Nobody out, nobody on. David Ford on the mound still. First pitch of the at-bat from him this time around. And not in the zone with a 2-seamer. 3 pitches I've seen from him, all 3 outside of the zone. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Ford. And we barely foul away a slider as I was way out in front of that one. 0-2 the count. The 2-strike pitch on the way. In the dirt with a slider. We'll take that one. Finally, 1-2 the count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. And we went reaching for one off the outside corner. 4-seamer popped up for the catcher behind home plate. And the P2 on the line score is the first out in the top of the third. Top of the fifth, Cardinals are up 4-0. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day with a .373 batting average. Runner on second, nobody out. Milo Haley now on the mound for the Astros. He hits 97 on the 4-seamer, 92 on the sinker, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Ripped foul down the first base line there. 0-1 the count. I got a .390 average with runners in scoring position. That's a miracle given how badly I've done lately. Guess that just means I haven't seen at-bats with runners in scoring position. Up and away with a curveball makes for a 1-1 count. Next pitch from Haley. And we bloop one into right. And that'll drop in front of the right fielder. Runner stops at third, so we got runners in the corners with nobody out here in the top of the fifth. That's fine by me. Bottom of the sixth, 7-0 ball game. Miguel Tejera at the plate for the Astros. He is 0 for 2 on the day, hitting only .213 on the season. He's got a 1-1 count against Ricky Tiedemann with the bases empty and 1 away. Here's the windup and the pitch from Tiedemann. Deep drive to center. Can we rob it? Yes, we can. Long and loud F8 for Tejera. He hit it to one of the deepest parts of the yard. And yeah, that's frustrating, bud, because almost anywhere else you'd have had a dinger. Dynamic challenge time for me, though. In the top of the seventh, Cardinals still lead 7-0. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Tommy Rodriguez now on the mound. I'm going to go with getting on base. I don't want to be greedy in this one. Rodriguez hits 96 on the 4-seamer, 93 on the 2-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. Crack to deep left center. See you later, baseball. No doubt dinger there. Not going to make it to the train tracks, but we take it right off of the billboards out there. Well above the seats in left center. How far did that go? 425 feet for the 51st dinger on the year for me. That's all right. Oh, I should have watched for the green line. Dang it. Oh. What's up? Thanks for dropping in on the live stream there. Roshonda Taylor, appreciate you being here. I do remember you. It's been a while. You had a comment about a week ago on one of my videos. I appreciate that stuff. Top of the eighth here, 9-0 ball game. Bases loaded, 1 away. And I'm just going to go for 1 ribby because a sac fly will get the job done there. Chet Baxter is now on the mound for the Astros. He hits 95 on the 4-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a 4-seamer just on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Second pitch from Baxter. There's a dribbler to short. That'll be a 6, 4, and 3. It's a double play to retire the side, and no runs scored. Oh, that's a rough one. Oh, well, smile and wave. That's the way that ball travels sometimes. We'll send to the end of the game. Cardinals are definitely going to take the win here in Houston. 9-0 the final score as Tiedemann gets his 13th win on the year. What did I have? A 2 for 5 day at the plate. Nothing to complain about there. That home run was my 11th against Houston in my career. That's all right. It's a rather low number, but we don't play the Astros that often. So let's move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Dynamic challenge time here in the top of the first. 2 outs, nobody on, no score. Avery Salazar on the mound for the Astros today. And it's going to be a double or nothing dynamic challenge. Let's see what I can do. Salazar hits 99 on the 4-seamer, 95 on the sinker, 93 on the slider. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And it's a no-doubt dinger on the first pitch. I see out to deep right field. See you later, baseball. So 1-0 lead for the Cardinals after a first pitch dinger. I'm not going to complain about that, though. 52nd homer on the year, 404-footer. Nothing spectacular about that. And I skipped watching for the green line again. I am just brilliant today. Top of the third, 1-0 ball game. 1 out, nobody on. Avery Salazar still towing the rubber. Is he going to show me another sinker on the outer third? I doubt it. First pitch of the at-bat. He did. It was on the outer third, and I sent this one into center field. It was a 4-seamer instead of the sinker. And, yeah, we'll take a 1-out single here. I'm 2 for 2 on the day. That's how you break out of a slump, kids. Bottom of the third, still a 1-0 ball game. Miguel Tejeda at the plate for the Astros. He's 0 for 1 on the day, 0 for 5 on the series. Orlando Chavez still on the mound for the Cardinals here with nobody out, nobody on. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's a shot into left center field. We'll head out there. A little bit of a run, but we make the play. And that's the first out in the bottom of the third. Top of the fifth, 1-0 ball game. 2 outs, runner on first. Salazar still on the mound for the Astros. First pitch from him this time around. Oh, man, 4-seamer at the top of the zone. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. 0-1 the count. I have scored 106 runs so far this season. Oh, man, that's ridiculous. 0-1 pitch. A bit low on the outside corner with the 4-seamer. It's a 1-1 count. Third pitch on the way from Salazar. And we dribble one to the shortstop. That'll be another double play. 6-4. Oh, don't need 2. They only need 1. All right, 6-4 putout retires the side. Cardinals still lead 1-0, though, so that's a perk. All right, bottom of the 6th, 1-0 ball game again. Still whatever. Aloy Gall at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a .282 batting average this season. Got a 2-2 count. The base is empty and nobody out. Here's the windup and the pitch from Orlando Chavez. The shot into deep center. Got a long run to make, but we'll get there to make the play. 1 away in the bottom of the 6th. Dynamic challenge time. Runners on first and second, 2 away here in the top of the 7th. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day. And Tom Nelson is now on the mound for the Astros. I'm going to go for the RBIs because I like RBIs. They make me happy. Nelson hits 100 on the 4-seamer, 94 on his splitter. First pitch. And he's swinging a miss on a 4-seamer at the top of the zone on the inner third. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Nelson. They foul away a changeup well below the knees. Another pitch I should have watched. 0-2 the count. The 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss at a 4-seamer above the zone on the outer third, and just like that, I got a K next to my name. Oof. Nothing good going on at the plate for me in that one. Of course, I'm swinging like a madman. Dynamic challenge time in the top of the 9th. It's a 3-0 lead for the Cardinals. Runner on third and nobody out. Chet Baxter on the mound for the Astros now, and I'm going to go for the RBI. Baxter hits 95 on the 4-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we foul away a 4-seamer on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Down to a .389 batting average with runners in scoring position this year. Second pitch of the at-bat. Easy take on the curveball outside. 1-1 the count. Come on, big guy. Give me something good to whiff at here. Ooh, 4-seamer a bit high. You back me off the plate a little bit with that one, so it's a 2-1 count now. 4th pitch of this plate appearance. And we foul away a 4-seamer just above the zone. 2-2 the count. 5th pitch of the at-bat from Baxter. Come on, bud. And we pop one up. Catcher's going to make the play in foul ground behind home plate. And it's a P2 on the old line score. I have popped out the catcher like 3 times in this live stream now. I don't like that at all. We'll sim to the end of the game. Cardinals are going to hold on for the win. There's now a 3-0 final score. Chavez improves to 14-4. Blanco gets the save for number 36. And Salazar falls to 7-10. 2 for 5 day at the plate. Nothing to be ashamed of there. 4 for 10 on the series. Also nothing to be ashamed of there. We're going to move on to the 3rd and final game of this series in Houston. And we will call it a day on the live stream. Let's see. 52 dingers leads the National League. Yes, we know. Day game action in Houston. And let's see what we got here. Bryant Garcia on the mound for the Astros. He hits 95 on the 4-seamer and 90 on his splitter. See you later, Rashonda Taylor. Thanks for dropping in. 4-seamer inside at the knees starts this at-bat with a 1-0 count. There is a runner on first and 1 away here. And we pop up another one. 4-seamer on the inner third popped up for the first baseman in infield grass. And it's a P3 on the old line score, because that did not work out well for me at all. Dynamic challenge time in the top of the 3rd. Runners on 2nd and 3rd, 2 away. This is an RBI spot if I ever had one. And that's exactly what they're going to give me for an option. Take the RBI. I'll do what I can. First pitch this time around from Garcia. And I'm reaching for a sweeping curve outside. Bet you I was way out in front of it. Yeah, not a chance of contact there. 0-1 the count. 2nd pitch of the at-bat. Inside with a 4-seamer taken for ball 1. 3rd pitch on the way. Come on, big guy. Cracked out to deep left center field. Is that going to clear the yellow line out there? Yes, it will. How about it? We put one through the arch to make it a 3-0 Cardinal lead after a 3-run dinger. 3 games, 3 homers here in Houston. That's number 53 on the season. And do we get a green line this time around? That's the big question. Hey, I finally watched for one, and I get it. 431-footer into the archway, where the foul line goes up about 15 feet. Top of the 6th, 3-0 ball game. Runner on first, nobody out. I'm standing in against Milo Haley again. I'm going to go with getting on base here. I don't want to be too greedy. Haley does hit 97 on the 4-seamer, 92 on the sinker. First pitch, just off the outside corner with the 4-seamer. It's a 1-0 count. 2nd pitch of the at-bat from Haley now. Come on, big guy. Inside with a slider, 2-0 the count. All right, okay. 3rd pitch of the at-bat. We send a 4-seamer, though, in the top of the zone on the inner 3rd, out to right field. Easy F9 for the right fielder, and that's the first out in the top of the 6th. Alrighty. Bottom of the 6th. It's a 6-0 ball game. Cardinals out in front. Miguel Tejera at the plate for the Astros. He's 0 for 2 on the day so far, hitting only .206 on the season. 1-2 the count. The base is empty and nobody out. Ron Kimball's on the mound for the Redbirds here. It's a shot into left center field. We'll run over and make the play, and that's the first out in the home half of the 6th. And I get another dynamic challenge here as I'm standing in top of the 8th. 6-0 ball game still. I'm 1 for 3 on the day, 5 for 13 on the series. Nobody out, nobody on. Tom Nelson on the mound, and I'm going to go with getting on base. Nelson still hits 100 on the 4-seamer, 94 on the splitter. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we foul away a 96-mile-an-hour 4-seamer just above the knees on the inner 3rd. Good swing timing, poor contact, 0-1 the count. 2nd pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a splitter well below the knees on the outer 3rd. 0-2 the count for me now. The 2-strike pitch. He plunks me. Really, dude? You had me on the ropes and you're going to do that kind of stuff? It's just rude, dude. Top of the 9th, 10-0 ball game. 2 outs. Nobody on. I'm standing in again. 1 for 3 on the day, hit by pitch and a homer so far. Maxwell Douglas on the mound for the Astros. He hits 96 in the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat, and I'm swinging at a four-seamer above the zone on the outer third.
0-1.
Oh, my goodness, that's not great. Second pitch of the at-bat from Douglas. And we reach out and touch one and send it out to shortstop. He scoops it up, throw to first in plenty of time. And that ends the top of the ninth. Moving on to the bottom of the ninth. Cardinals are way out in front here. Score currently sits at 10-0. And we'll send to the end of the game. Cardinals take the win. Not a surprise that Houston isn't going to come back from that one. 10-0 the final score as we complete the sweep on the road in Houston. Ron Kimball winning game number 20 on the season already, and we are still somehow in the month of August. So, 1 for 14 at the plate, 5 for 14 on the series, with 3 of my 5 hits being homers. 5 RBIs to go with them. I'm all right with it. But, that's going to be the end of the series, and it's going to be the end of this live stream. For those of you that have been hanging out with me today, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. We will see you tomorrow in another regularly scheduled Road to the Show episode. We'll get through 3 more series, trying to get through the 2036 season before MLB The Show 26 drops. So, have a good one out there, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it.